Senate Intelligence Committee Chair Dianne Feinstein rejecting the New York Times claim that the Benghazi attack was not carried out by al-Qaeda. Senator Feinstein says groups loosely associated with al-Qaeda were involved. As for the initial White House theory that the Benghazi attack was fueled by an anti-Muslim video, the Senate Democrat says, doesn't jive with me. House Oversight Committee Chair Darrell Issa joins us. Your thoughts, you're a fellow Californian, your thoughts about what Senator Feinstein's now saying?
Senator Feinstein joins with fellow Democrat Adam Schiff and Republican Chairman of the Select Intelligence on the House side, Mike Rogers, who have looked at the classified information, understand that it was immediately known that this, at least in part, was directly connected and that it wasn't from a video. This has been known and told to the president within minutes after the attack began.
I'll tell you what bothers me is if she knew that within minutes, on September 13th, 2012, that is 2 days later, she told Wolf Blitzer, when he asked, was this a carefully planned operation, she said, I can say I've seen no evidence or no assessment that indicates it was. I can certainly say that. There was a protest. And she goes on, it's like, why didn't she say that from the get-go? Why is she waiting now to say something to the Hill about a New York Times article? I mean, why not lay it out in the beginning and
Well, Greta, in politics, courage is learning more and telling what you've learned. And for Senator Feinstein early on to buy into what the administration was saying, and then over time look at additional assessments, look at what has been uncovered.
She is the Senate Intel Chairman. This is 2 days. I mean, when it first happened, we all knew it wasn't a video. I mean, it's like, she's the Senate Intel Chairman, and she doesn't think that there was, some sort of carefully planned operation. She saw no evidence of it?
Well, that was more than a year ago. There's been interviews in both the House and Senate Intelligence, in the Armed Services, and our committee, and in Foreign Affairs. And in the classified world, what we're seeing is this is an absurd claim. And more in the unclassified world. You probably saw some of what was declassified in the House Armed Services Committee that makes it very clear that this was a terrorist attack. They knew that from the get-go. The Pentagon commissioned its own study and reached that conclusion. The problem is the extensive work done by an investigator from Egypt talking to people who say they're sympathetic to al-Qaeda is a pretty absurd way to reach the conclusion that Benghazi was just about a video.
Well, here's the thing: is if Senator Feinstein, as chairman of the Intel Committee, is now suddenly discovering, I don't know when she made the decision, that it wasn't a video, and she has enough power as Senate chair, I think she should exercise her authority as chairman. And let's get this behind us. Let's start getting the truth out really fast.
It's important that once and for all people understand that no matter how many times people bring up this red herring, if you will, that it's a false statement. It was never about the video. This was a September 11th attack, and what the House Armed Services put out today includes the fact that we did not have our posture correct for September 11th, and certainly in Benghazi we had not provided the kind of security that the ambassador asked for and that cost him his life not having.
Mr. Chairman, nice to see you as always.
Thank you, Greta.